Mathabo Motsieloa and her co-accused have been facing tough questions in the insurance killing case around the identification of one of the alleged hitmen. Motsieloa, her former police officer boyfriend and an alleged hitman are facing 2 counts of murder. They allegedly benefited from 1.2 million rand from the first murder. Mnisi has been tracking this story for us and joins us live now from Pretoria to share more here. Linda, won't you just share the details? Where are we at actually at this point in time today, considering this has been a long-standing case for a few months now and years, in fact?
Well, Arabile, this case is at a very interesting point. The cross-examination of the Section 204 witness. This is somebody who would have been charged but turned state witness. She is the aunt to Mathabo Motsieloa and is now a convicted accomplice because she turned state witness and she was ultimately convicted. And Advocate Zandile Mshololo is representing one of the alleged hitmen, the only hitman, in fact, that is in the dock. And she's been taking the witness through the identification of this alleged hitman. And one of those aspects that she was touching on was the identity parade, where an accused person or a witness would be taken to a police station to identify a suspect. And one of the things that the witness has raised is that she was taken to Rustenburg, where she was taken for that ID parade, and she pointed out accused number 2. That's Hope Mahata. Hope Mahata is the client of Advocate Zandile Mshololo, who we all know from the Senzo Meua case. She's also in this matter. And Advocate Mshololo basically took her through, the ID parade, pointing out the pictures that have now been presented in court, that have also been furnished to the defense, questioning her choice, given the fact that she went into that particular room, pointed out who she believed was accused number 2. At all material times, this witness says she pointed out accused number 2, Advocate Zandile Mshololo's client, as being the hitman to kill their nephew, Gift Makate. And essentially, Advocate Mshololo saying that, well, from the pictures here, the person that you seem to have picked in that particular ID parade is definitely not accused number 2. Take a listen.
Ma'am, these 2 people, these 2 photos depicts the person that was pointed out by you, and the pictures were taken by an independent photographer who attended the ID parade after you had pointed out this person during the ID parade.
The person who is depicted here is not the person that I pointed out.
Well, Rauhang Ntai, who's the witness there, telling the court that essentially she was able to pick this or point out this accused person and left the room before a picture of the person that you see there was taken. So as you would have heard in that bite, Arabile, she leans forward and she looks at the picture and says, well, this is not the person I pointed out during the identity kit. And the court heard that the person who was conducting that ID parade has since filed a statement, and when the investigating officer in this matter comes to the stand, she will then read a statement because the defense is alleging that a document linked to that ID parade has since gone missing, and that they were never furnished with that. And that is why the state then responded by saying that the investigating officer will come with a statement which will then clarify that. Advocate Mshololo also touching on quite a number of important points as well. The issue around whether or not she was present when accused number 2 was chosen or the conversation about him being an alleged or being the hitman was taking place. This is after she told the court that she was introduced, she was shown this person during a visit to a traditional healer. She was shown by Mathabo, who is, of course, her relative, and had seen this particular person quite a number of times before, of course, learning that this person would be the person who would kill their nephew, who is Gift Makate. But was she present when the conversation about accused number 2 killing Gift Makate took place? Take a listen.
How true is that information? Were you present when accused number 1 spoke with the traditional healer, Mr. Pani? Accused number 2 might not being arranged as a hitman.
No, I was not present.
Linda, thank you so much for bringing us that story. Then, of course, it's a long-standing case indeed, where the tips and the swings and turns have certainly been varied as well. We'll continue to check in on this one then as well. Thank you so much for that, Linda Mnisi.